Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, today guys, we're going to talk about real quick about 6 things that would keep you poor here in 2023. Let's get into it. All right guys, let's get to the point, right? Let's get to the nitty-gritty. So, 6 things that would keep you poor in 2023. All right. Number 1, not having a plan for your money. Yeah, not having a plan for your money. So let's get into that. Not having a plan for your money, right? So what I mean by that is not having a set area or a set thing for your money to go on a month-to-month basis of budgeting your money. Real quick, kind of give you an example of what we do. Is that we pretty much keep tabs of everything we spend. We have a spending budget, and we also have a kind of play around budget, and we have money we put up for Christmas, money we put up for trips, money we put up for different things, savings and investments, right? So that's what I mean by having a plan with your money, because not having a plan with your money and not being able to find great investments, right? Like real estate. But anyway, not having great plans will kind of put you in a real bad financial situation for 2023. And trust me, guys, if we don't want to there, I've been there before, and it's like sleepless nights. It's like concerned about certain things, and living in the unknown is not fun, but I've been doing it for a long time now. So it's always great to create in the unknown. So that is the tip number 1, to having a plan for your money. You know, different ways on different subjects and different places to put your money at, and knowing exactly where it go and how much you're spending, and everything is always, I repeat, the best way to have a plan for your money. Okay, guys. Number 2, watching a lot of TV. I'll just be honest with you. Watching a lot of TV, guys. You cannot get no self-explanatory than that. So if you're sitting around, if every day if you got a 9 to 5, and every single day you come home and the first thing you do is take the remote control and you click and you watch these amazing shows, you know, I can give you a good example. I even get trapped at them sometimes. You watch these series that comes on like Netflix. They have these different series. They got like series 1, series 2, series 3, series 4, these different type of series, and then you want to watch each episode over and over again to try to get, you know, try to make, I guess, how can I say it? I guess just to make sense of the show. It keep you engaged, right? But doing that and or watching your special shows, or watching, you know, some people got like these special shows that come on every single day that they have to be in front of the TV. The only problem with you watching TV grabs all of your time, right? So guys, we only have 24 hours in a day. We only have a certain amount of hours each day. And if we are focused more on TV shows and watching TVs and movies and all that type of stuff every single day, before you know it, guys, you'll be old. You're 5-10 years have passed you by, and you still have not created what you're trying to create in your life. Okay, just not able to learn a type of field or knowledge in your mind, to learn that knowledge to be a high income earner, right? So I think that's very important that you watch your TV, you watch your TV watch, right? So you just basically watch how much TV you watching. If you notice you're watching over more 2 hours of TV or an hour of TV more, then you need to kind of just hit that switch saying no more TV. But anyway, that's real, guys. I want you to know that it's very important that you do need to watch your TV time, because if you're trying to create something that will make you a high income earner within the next 5 years, you become great at your field, right? So in my case, it's real estate. I'm always learning, I'm always making offers, and I'm always buying, right? And just getting deep in, and we are also getting into like commercial and multifamilies. But those are things I have to study for, right? So it's more studying, less TV time, okay? More studying, studying your craft, reading on books on the subject, and just getting real good with that particular subject. So you, in the next 5 years from now, you can be one of the high incomers, and whatever you like to do, whether it's YouTube, whatever, who knows? But anyway, I just thought maybe I'd share that with you guys on why I think in my mind, watching TV kills your dreams, and it kills the time that you have down here on Earth. All right, guys. All right. Number 3, not investing in yourself. This one right here, guys, is huge. So that's just like going back to what we talked about, how, you're watching too much TV or whatever like that. Well, if you're watching a lot of TV, you don't have time to invest in your mind and to invest in yourself. So by you taking out time and investing in yourself, right? So it might be, let's say if you want to be a great writer, right? Let's just say if you want to be a great writer, and that's your dream, right? Your dream is to be a great writer someday. So you need to spend, majority of your time a day. If you're working a 9 to 5, that's fine. After you get done making 9 to 5, they dedicate 4 to 5 hours to reading on that subject, and to studying that subject. YouTube might be having someone that might be a great writer on YouTube. They might be selling a great course for you to get to study to be a better writer. That whether that's in selling stuff, or even being a salesman of anything that you decide you want to be, whether that is a great boxer, a fighter, or a track star, a basketball player, whatever it is, guys. And those things you need to study. That is where your time need to be. Your time need to be developing your mind so you can become the great. Okay, and they always has the saying that I don't know. So we want to go back to like me. I have a dream car, right? My dream car is like the Rolls Royce Wraith, Ghost, Lambo, and luxury cars. I always had a thing for luxury cars, right? But if you ever notice, guys, on TV, if you watch a regular TV show and on a commercial, they are never, you never see a commercial for a Rolls Royce, do you? You never see a commercial for a Lambo or any type of luxury cars, LaFerrari or just a regular Ferrari. You do not see any commercials for those guys, because the people that can buy those cars, they're not watching TV. They're not watching TV at all. What they're doing, they are studying to be the best of the best in their subject that they're creating out here. Whether they have a business, they studying to be the best in that business, to bring value to you, to the masses, to the customers. To bring value is very important. I tell my kids all the time, especially my son. I focus on him and my daughter, and I tell them real quick, if you want to be well off in this world, create a service or a product, okay? Not a 9 to 5, because 9 to 5, you exchanging your hours for cash, right? But if you go and exchange your time for knowledge, you'll become greater in the near future, okay? So whatever you decide to do now, whether that's out trying the club or whatever like that, you're killing time. If you're young, I guess I partied when I was young, but if I would have been doing what I'm doing now, when I was young, I would have been way ahead of the game. So yeah, that's just kind of bringing my point of view of everything on the whole thing about keeping your mind keeping knowledge, right? Focusing on that. So I think that's very important. to focus on is to, to educate yourself in anything that you desire to do out here. You have to educate yourself. If you have the knowledge, they can take everything from you, but they can't take this from you. And if they can't take this from you, you can create anything you desire in this world. You just have to get the knowledge to do it, okay? So don't be scared to pay for that knowledge and to invest, to take that money that you have or you saved up to invest in knowledge so you can then create what you desire, right? So that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next one. All right. Number 4, guys. Not knowing how to invest. Not knowing how to invest your money. Not knowing how to invest. So I'm going to give you some good pointers that I've learned from Rich Dad, Poor Dad book and a few other investments books that I've learned, okay? So let's just like saying this, guys, right? So let's say you was blessed with $50,000, right? Whether that came through inheritance or what. But let's say you was really blessed with $50,000, right? That becomes your principal balance, meaning that's the principal. So if you have never heard the saying, don't spend the principal, but spend the interest that the principal has made, right? So take that principal amount, take it into an investment. Once you take it into an investment, then you spend the money that investment return back to you. Just call ROI, return on investment, right? So once you do that, so that alone, then you spend that money, not the principal, not the $50,000 that you got from an inheritance, but you use that $50,000 to put into some type of investment that then pays your return back pays your return back, hopefully a double digits, return back on the investment, which then put money in your pocket each monthly on a monthly basis. So I think that's very important. A lot of us did not learn it, and a lot of us black people, but a lot of our culture, black culture, maybe Latinos and stuff like that, we didn't learn about investments. We didn't learn what a principal and what an interest on a type of money. We just knew we go to work, we get a paycheck, and we go spend it, right? And as doing that keeps us poor, guys, because our biggest mindset is to spend every dollar we get, not to put it in savings for an investment, but to spend every dollar we get. And so unfortunately that alone gives us, it keeps us poor, okay? And for 2023, if you want to get out of that slump on the point of you not having any money, that's if you're not having any money, or if you feel like you want this year to be better than last year, then you have to be focusing on some type of investments, right? We here at Carlock LLC, Carlock knows we invest in real estate, and that is our main source. So we take our principal balance and then we move our principal balance into a hard asset, which is a property, and that property pays us on a monthly basis. That pays us on a monthly basis because that particular keeps us, and that's how we pay for our lifestyle and other things we do as well, as far as the flip properties you guys have seen on the channel. Okay, all right. And so once you get to the point of building your own rental portfolio, if that's something you guys want to do, get a hard asset, put it in and have it pay you each month, then you want to also, in your real estate company, or if you want to do real estate, right? I'm just talking about that because I love it, right? But anyway, just tell you about us, that allowed us to then gain the rental property money and save it for our money for us to retire on, right? And then the money that we make on fix and flip, those the money we can continue to pay for our lifestyle. All right. So I think that's very important to figure out where do you want to invest your money, right? It does not have to always, it don't have to necessarily be in real estate, but it needs to be in something. You need to invest in something, okay? And I'm telling you guys, this is the most thing I can tell you right now. If you want to survive in the next few years coming up in the near future, you have to learn how to invest, because guys, things are taking over. Robots are AIs are taking over. You guys see robots and snooks, or you guys might see all these self-checkouts. In a minute, robots, cars, and all that stuff will be taking over. There'll be less jobs than what you think. So you have to learn how to invest. So that's just my advice, okay? That was kind of personal, but I want you guys to really get that point on something you need to do. And always comment at the bottom, guys, if you guys have any questions about anything about investing your money, or where should you invest your money in. We can talk about that as well. But just let me know. Just leave a comment down there, and then maybe we can chat about it, okay? But I think that's very important that you guys do that. Also, hold up, let's stop everything. Make sure you subscribe if you like the comment that if you like the content that I'm giving you right now. Make sure you subscribe, guys. Hit that thumb up for me. Hit the bell and just kind of roll with me, because this is the only way I can continue to make these on the videos that for YouTube or for you guys, okay? So if you would do that, that'd be great. I really appreciate it. All right, so let's move right along, guys. All right, number five. This one right here is the most I tell everybody to do. This one right here. This is letting other people control your mind. All right, so I talk a little bit about this at my Instagram at Carlock LLC. I talked about, controlling your mind, letting other people control your mind, right? So we live in a crazy world, as you know, or just a society of people that tell you their what they think about a subject that you ask, right? So you got maybe Michael, Joe, or John, or Suzanne, or Susie, or Jennifer, or whatever your friends' names might be. But you might come to them and you might say, hey, I'm thinking about going in real estate. I'm thinking about going into the real estate market, or I'm thinking about selling this or selling that, or I'm thinking about dancing, or whatever the factor that you have a dream. You know the first thing they're going to say to you guys? That stuff is overrated. Nobody worries about that. No one does that anymore. Or real estate, as the market is not as good as it would be, so that's the wrong investment. But if guys, when you hear people talk like that, stop for a minute and think. Have they danced before? Have they did the things that they telling you that is no good? Have they bought any real estate properties? Have they done anything within any of those niches that you said that you wanted to do? Did they do any of those things? And if they did not do it, guys, stop paying attention to these people. Because these people will control your mind, because they are afraid to do something about their dream. So they don't want you to do it. So you have to stay clear from those people, guys. You have to stay clear from the TV controlling your mind. The news telling you this is a bad world. The news telling you this is bad. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. These are things that control your mind. You have to control your own mind. Think of only great things, beautiful things, and lovely things every day. And I guarantee your life will change. I guarantee it. But as long as you let someone get in your head and tell you this and that and this and that and that and this, they will control your mind. And in that way of controlling your mind, they will control your world. They will control your reality. Because once you let someone else control your mind, you are creating that. And when you are creating that in your life to come into your world, to then that is the life that you created because you decide to listen to other people. Listen to your own self, and also listen to the inner voice. Okay? Now, guys, number 6 has a lot to do with what we talked about with number 5, with people controlling your mind. Number 6 is crazy, guys. This one, I love this one as well. hanging out with the wrong crowd, the wrong group, the wrong people. You cannot say you want to be successful. You cannot say you want to be great. You cannot say you want to be all these great things, but you're still hanging out with people that do not want those things. You want to be on, you are more on a higher vibration than the friends that you're hanging out with. Okay? Or you want to actually do something with your life and they don't care. They just living life as it is. Let's give you a good example, right? You're out with Tony, Mike, Joe. You guys party all the time. Every weekend you're in the club. Every weekend you're in the club. But these guys don't have any money. They don't have no type of financial goals. They don't know where they're heading. They don't know anything. These are people that you're hanging out with. You will become, if that is 5 of them guys that is don't have any money or broke or don't have anything, you will become number 6. It's the company you keep what keeps you where you at. If you want to be wealthy, if you want to be rich, start finding someone to hang out with. They got way more than you got. Trust me on this. Trust me. Find friends that are doing what you desire to do. Find a mentor that are doing things that you desire to do. This is very important, guys. This is so important. And this is the only way that you can achieve greatness and success, by hanging with the right group and the right people. Very important. Make friends in your field, right? If you're a dancer and it's a person that knows dancing and they've been very successful for it in their years, right? And you want to be that great dancer. Don't hang around someone that's not dancer or not dancers or not greater than you, or that want to be dancers but are not doing anything. Hang around a person that's already doing that. That's comedy. If you want to be if you want to be in comedy, right? If you want to be funny, then you need to hang around those people that have more than you. That is very important as well. So I'm gonna give you a good example, right? If it's you and you want to be a great comic, right? And you know that you don't have connections with let's say, who could we think about? If you don't have connections with a few funny people, right? Like celebrities, right? Like Kevin Hart or different comedy people like that, right? If you don't have those type of connections, then what do, guys? Then you watch a lot of Kevin Hart. You watch how he does things. You listen to him all the time. You see, if you can't physically touch them or hang with them, then follow their life and see how they're living. Watch what they're doing. Also, find you a local comedy person that's doing comedy already, and then go to the local comedy shows and hang around those people. Build friends within the subject that you desire to do for your life. So that's why I say it's very important to watch the crowds that you hang around with, guys. Okay? So guys, that'll be it of the 6 things that will keep you poor here in 2023. Listen, guys, once again, thanks a lot for watching the channel. Thanks for coming here, guys. Hey, also make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down at the bottom if you like what we talked about today. Also, give me some thumbs up, and I'll see you on the next one.